this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He hands it off from the gun. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And he's got it again. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The quarterback keeps the football. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch for the two-point conversion. They jump on top, 8-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arkansas 8, Tennessee 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Webb. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Humphreys. The pocket breaking down. He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The Volunteers will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble on a two-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game in the first half.
And he scores. Touchdown, Browns. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Heading left after the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Hogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The ball's come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Humphreys. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire play.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And this one will be fair caught. Arkansas offense back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And the Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the right side on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. From the field goal attempt, the offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. And there's the handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. It was a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Your 1st down loss at 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. The shotgun running play call. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Running past the 45. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Humphreys. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires this one deep middle. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Vols will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here comes a handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they go in front here in the second half. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking for a deep completion. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
And now the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense operating from the pistol. Motion now from the tight end. They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Humphreys. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's a shotgun run call. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Vols. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Automatic in the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's running out of time here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker?
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a quarterback keeper. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
On third down, he drops to throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The course, they'll work the clock here to keep it on the ground. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
To throw, it's Humphreys. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. What athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner is brought down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. He'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Powers through. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the